Crewton Ramone's House of Math. Alright. Perimeter. Perimeter. Can you say it?
Perimeter.
Can you say it?
Perimeter.
Say per.
Per.
Rim.
Rim.
Iter.
Iter.
Perimeter. 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 Okay. What does perimeter mean? It means the outside. So we drew some. So first I start off with some squares. Right, this is a square. This is a rectangle. This is a triangle. Right? What's this? What shape over here?
A circle.
Circle. So we're talking about just math, simple math vocabulary. Right? Okay, so let's take this, just really simple here, and talk about the perimeter. What's the perimeter of this? What's the outside of this? Well,
perimeter.
It's perimeter, but now instead of just talking in general terms, we can talk about specific terms of this one. So now the perimeter is 8 and 8 and 2 and 2. I know that this is 16, 20. Because I can add it up, right? Well, we can count it if we want to. 1, 2, 10, 2 more, 12, 8 more, 20. Right? Give me some more blocks out of there.
Me?
Yes, you.
8.
It doesn't have to be 8. We just used 8. Get something else. Anything. I don't care. Sure, get some of those. Okay. Oh, more. More than that. And another one, even. And another one, even. Crazy. Okay, stop. All right, that's enough. All right, so now what's the perimeter of this one?
4, 7.
Yep, 4 and 7. That's half of it. But what about this one and this one? I have to go all the way around. That's the perimeter.
4, 7.
4, 7, 4, 7. So what's 4 and 7?
4 and 7
is what?
You want me to count them?
I want you to tell me what 4 plus 7 is.
4 plus 7.
Yes.
It will be 14.
4 plus 7 is 14?
Sorry. It will be 11.
It will be 11.
11.
Okay. Now this and this would be 14. The 7 and the 7 would be 14. But I could say 11. What's 11 plus 11?
11 plus 11, 22.
There you go. Because this is 4, this is 7. So I know the two of them put together. What's 4 want to be? 10.
10.
Right? Let me get that thing. Okay. What's 4 want to be? 10. Is there a? What does it need to be 10?
4.
4 needs 4 to be 10?
No, I'm trying to say...
What I'm trying to say is, what does 4 need to be 10?
6.
6.
6.
Plus one more. There's my 7. See it? And then I have changed that. And now it's... See, this is why I need animation. And now it's a 10 and one more. And 10 and one more is the same thing as 11. Now, that would be just this and this. Now what do I have to do to 11? Multiply by 2. And I get 22. Or I could say it's 7 and there's another 4. I could say it's 11 plus 11. However you want to do it. Whatever the easiest way is for you. But if I want to know the perimeter, that's all the way around that thing. Right? Cap that pen. Okay. Easy? To figure out what the perimeter is? Now, what's the area? Do you remember what area means?
Area.
Area, what does that mean?
Area.
That's this in here. So what's the area of that one?
2. 2.
2?
I mean area.
How are you getting 2?
I mean area 7. Area 7.
One side is 7. One side is 4. What's the area? What's all of this in here?
Oh, all in there?
Yes.
Okay. 7 and 4, I think.
7 and 4 will give you half the perimeter.
Oh.
How do I get the whole thing? I want to know all the blocks. If I counted all these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I think it will
forever.
be 20. I think it's 22.
22?
Wait, I mean 4. I mean...
You can count by 4s.
7.
Okay, he's counting by 7s instead because that's
14.
faster. 7, 14.
And after that be 18.
7, 14, 18 when we're counting by 7s? I told you you have to practice. Have I told you you have to practice?
1.
Have you been practicing? You have not been practicing.
20.
At least in this kid's case,
21.
it's not playing video games. He's outside playing and goofing around
21.
in the yard and riding his bike and so forth.
21.
All right. 7, 14, 21. Then what?
And then after that, 28.
And then after that, 28. 4, 7, 28. I wish I could take a picture of the kid. No, stop. He's smacking his forehead. Because you know that, right? We've done it lots of times, right? Okay. So, I have an area of 28 and a perimeter of 22. Over here, I have a perimeter of 20 and an area of what?
area 16.
16. Okay. So now I can just see. Can you uncap the pen for a minute? Okay. That this is 2 and that is 8. And if I want to find the area, all I have to do is multiply those two, right? And 2 times. So if I do this using my symbols instead, 2, right? 8, 16. Now, here's what you parents need to understand, that we need to flip these guys around so that we can do higher mathematics. Because there's a lot of people in the division. I have a whole video on doing division with base 10 blocks. But what we want is 8 across. We're going to do that and then figure out what the down is, which is 2. Now, we can see that 8 is contained in 16 2 times. There are 2 8s. Okay? See it? Look over here. Can you see it? Okay. So there's 2 8s in 16. Over here, what we're saying, make another one, is that I have 7. This is 28. What's the other side have to be?
Other side.
I want to know. If the whole thing is 28, one side 7, what does the other side have to be? Look over here.
4.
Yes. So it has to be what?
7.
Well, I know 7. So what's the other side have to be? I know this is 7. What's that side have to be? What is it? I know. What does it have to be?
4.
4. Any little kid can see this. Okay, and what are we saying? 7 is contained in 28 4 times. You see it? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. That's what we're doing. We're counting 7s. But if I said I had 28 cookies, and the 4 of you, because there's 4 brothers here, I have 2 of them right now, but the 4 of you were splitting up the cookies, each one of you would get how many cookies?
I think everyone will get 7 cookies.
7 cookies. So now we're just doing it the other way around, right? We're counting with 4s, right? How many times is 4 contained in 28? 7 times. How many times is, if there were 7 of you, right? It was you and my boys and another friend came over, and you still had the same amount of cookies, all 7 of you, and you were dividing up the cookies. Now each one of you would only get 4. Right?
Yeah.
Make sense?
That'd be a lot of cookies.
That would still be a lot of cookies. Okay. Now, yeah, you can cap the pen. So that's perimeter and area. Can you say area?
Area.
Area. Say it again.
Area.
Close enough. Area. Close enough. Okay. Now, all right, simple concepts. Now, let's talk about this one. Let's just talk about vocabulary of this one. What is this shape right here?
Circle.
Circle. Okay. This is the center of the circle, and I just did that freehand. I didn't have all right, stop.
Sorry.
Leave them alone. Okay, and I'll tell you what. I'm going to use the blue pen. Okay. So now I know there are different names to talk about circles.
Yeah.
What's the thing around the outside now?
Circle.
A circle, but what's the name of it going around the outside?
Area.
He's pointing to perimeter. When we talk about circles, they have their own words. When we talk about circles as a special case, that's the circumference. Remember?
Oh, circumference.
Remember?
Yeah.
We talked about this once before. Your brother has never talked about it. Come over here and look. This part is called the circumference. This part, do you remember what it's called when we go all the way across through the center?
Oh.
What's it called? Remember? Started with a D. D. What's it start with? It starts with a D. But what's the word? The name of going from here to there, diameter. That's what we call that, diameter. Okay. And then if I just go from here, the center out, what's that called? Do you remember? It starts with an R. You remember? Radius. Radius. Do you remember? You sound like you don't remember.
Radius sound like the start with an S.
Radius ends with an S.
Oh.
Radius. Okay. So, and we can just we abbreviate. This is the radius. This is the diameter. We just use D. This is C for circumference. Okay. So now, when you look at that, you know that means circumference. That means radius. That means diameter. Okay. It's its own vocabulary. Okay. So that's all we're talking about. Over here, we'll talk about some special words. What's this on this part, right? These are called the legs of a triangle, right? And they could call this the height. But from here to there, what's that called? It's a triangle. But what's that side called? Do you remember? It had the funny name. Sounded like a hippopotamus.
Hypotenuse.
Very good. Hypotenuse. Remember?
Mhm.
And then we just say H for hypotenuse. Okay? So on this, these are just the sides, and if we count all the sides, it's the perimeter. Since this doesn't really have sides anymore, it's an infinite number of sides, actually. It's a circumference, right, going around the edge of this. Going around the edge of this is also a perimeter, and this we call these two sides, but we call that, the longest side, we call that the hypotenuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not this.
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Can you say it?
Hypotenuse. Pot.
Tin. Oos.
Oos.
Hypotenuse. Very good.
Hypotenuse.
Okay, so sides, when we count all the sides, that's the perimeter. We count all the sides on this, is the so how many sides on a rectangle?
Rectangle?
How many sides?
How many sides?
Mm-hmm. Four. How many sides on a square?
4.
How many sides on that one?
3.
3. That's why we call it, well, actually, because it's the angles. Now, we did a little lesson where we talked about the angles inside and so forth, adding up to 180. And I would recommend you take a piece of cardboard. We did this before. And I don't know if I got it on video or not. But we cut this, and we cut that off, literally with the scissors, right? Because it was a piece of cardboard. And we put it together, and we found that you can put them all together, and it makes 180 degrees, right? And you can do that with any piece of cardboard. Just, scrap box or something, cut it up, and put them back together again. And you'll see that no matter what, you get a, right? Okay. And these start off with one of these. It's really easy at the 90-degree angle, and then you cut it, and you'll see that you get the special triangle that is, this is for parents, that is 90, 45, 45. If you cut it, you'll get the 90, and then you get the two pieces that will fit like that if you cut off the ends like this and just put them together. It's a good exercise for little kids. All right, we're just learning vocabulary, though. We'll do that exercise another day. All right, so how many words did we learn today? We learned perimeter. We learned area. We learned hypotenuse. We learned radius. We learned diameter. Right? So we learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. All right, so cap the pen, please.
Yes, sir.
You point to, oh wait, and we also learned side. Very simple one. Side. Right? Okay. Point to the circumference. Somebody point to the circumference. Just point. Not over here or in the shapes.
Oh, in the shapes?
Yes. Circumference. Which one of them has a circumference? That's a perimeter. That's a perimeter. Show me a circumference.
Oh yeah, circumference counting.
Circumference is on this one. This is the only shape that has a circumference. That's a circle. Circumference. Show me a side. Show me one that has a side. Where's the side?
Right here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, there's 4 sides. That would be a side. That would be a side. This could be a side. What's the name of that side on a triangle?
Hypotenuse.
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 Point to the hypotenuse.
Sorry.
You point to the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Where is it? There. There's one there too. That's a hypotenuse. This is a side. That's a side. That's a hypotenuse. Okay. Sure. And see, and you don't want to give them too many words at once, because we could talk about height and we could talk about all kind of. No, just keep it simple. We've already got too many. I should have done a 3-period lesson where I only had 3, but we covered it, and we've covered this before. So, but now 3-period lesson, right? First I show them, right? Now they're showing me, right? Okay. Where is the radius on this circle?
Radius.
Point to the radius. You're pointing to the word side. Where is a radius?
I think it will be.
That's the diameter. Where's the radius? There you go. There's the radius, right? In any circle, from the center to the side, right, is the radius. All the way across, that's the diameter. What's this part called again?
Circle.
Circle. But what's it called going around the edge? You're right. The circumference. Very good. All right. What is? Can somebody point to a perimeter? Show me where the perimeter is.
Oh.
Where is it? A perimeter. What does that mean again?
Perimeter, it means the outside.
Very good.
Right.
Good. So, all of these. This one has a perimeter, this one has a perimeter, this one has a perimeter. This one has a perimeter too, but we don't call it a perimeter, we call it the circumference. Right? Okay. What about, can you show me the diameter?
The diameter.
Diameter.
The right in here and you count down.
There's a diameter in that one?
Yeah.
Diameter is in this one.
Oh.
In this circle, from here to there.
Sorry.
Right? The diameter. Point to the diameter. Where is it? Very good. All right. Wait. Where is it? Were you pointing to that, or were you pointing to that?
That.
Try again. Which one? Which one? Point. The short one or the long one?
The short one.
The short one is the radius.
Oh.
See, that's why. So here, I'll tell you what. I'm going to change the color. This will make it easier for us to determine which one. So, let's just look at this. Ooh, that pen is
use the purple
unhappy.
one.
Yeah, cap that one.
Or use the black one or what?
Maybe I use the black one. Ooh, purple looks good though. Go tell Judy that the FedEx is here. Okay. It's that time of the year when people are ordering lots of stuff. All right, so which line? The purple line or the blue line? The purple line's name is diameter. The blue line's name. There's not time to eat, and it's going to be lunch in about 2 hours, and you already just had a snack. So
this one.
All right. That word says side.
Oh wait.
Where is the on this? Which one is the diameter?
Diameter. Is right.
That's the circumference. Which one is the diameter?
Is this one.
Yes. Which one is the radius? Very good. Okay. Show me the hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Any one of these. Where's the hypotenuse? That one, right? Does this have a hypotenuse?
No.
Does not have a hypotenuse. Unless I drew a triangle inside, then there would be a hypotenuse. Okay. How about a perimeter? Show me a perimeter.
The perimeter is outside.
Good. All right, so now I'm going to make a few shapes, and we're going to talk about perimeter and area more. But we're just doing vocabulary. That's all it is, right? Nothing scary about this. It's just words. Yes, because it's kind of fun, isn't it? It's nice especially when you're young. It's nice to learn new words, huh?
And nice to learn math.
And nice to learn math at the same time. Okay. Okay. So now we're just doing some perimeter and area. Show me perimeter on any one. Where's the perimeter? Talking to the youngest boy. Point to the perimeter. Just point.
The perimeter
Where is the perimeter?
is a circle.
All right, you show me the perimeter.
It's like outside.
It's like the outside. It's all these sides. So when I ask you what the perimeter of this one is, what is it?
It's 2 and 7, 2 and 7.
Very good. What's 2 and 7 and 2 and 7?
14.
Well, 14 is just this and this. What about this and this?
Oh, sorry. I mean, that will be 18.
Yes. We could also, so he did it 14 and 4. You could also do it 2 and 7 is 9, and we know there's 2 of them, so there's 18 there, right? The area of this thing, what's the area of this one?
Area, this one? The area is 14.
Good. Now see, I keep them small. We're working with young kids, and all we're learning, addition, right? Addends, and what? What else? How do we figure out the area?
Area?
Multiplication.
Multiplication.
Get your finger out of your nose, please.
Okay.
All right. Show me a perimeter. Show me a perimeter.
I just said outside.
Okay, show me. Any one of them. Show me a perimeter. Point.
This one.
Okay. Well, this right here, that's the area. And that's a big one to count. I'll let your brother count that one. How many in the perimeter of this one?
The perimeter.
How many here?
4.
And how many there?
9.
What's 4 plus 9?
4 plus 9. 9, 18.
Oh, you're doing the whole thing. Okay. So you know 9, 18.
18
Good.
times 18.
18 times 18? Oh, I'm not asking for the area, but that's fine. Tell me the area now.
Okay.
So you know this is 18, and you know this is 18. He's trying to figure that out.
That will be 36.
Very good. Very, very good. Now, tell me about the perimeter, which is the first question I asked. This going around the outside. How many?
Oh, I get it.
Oh.
Okay, 18. I add 4, I add 8, and that will be 20. 26.
Very good. All right, you. How many? What's the area of this one? The area.
Outside.
The perimeter is the outside. The area is the inside. So what is the area there? Can you count them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Very good. Could you just do 3 times 3?
Yeah, they're easy.
3,
6, 9.
That would be faster. Or just knowing 3 times 3 is 9. Even faster than that, right? Because that's all it is we're learning how to count quickly. You got it right. Give me a high five. All right. Now, this is a strange one. What's the perimeter of that one?
Perimeter? 3, 6, 9, 12.
Right? Okay. There's another square one. What's the perimeter of that one?
Oh, that one? The 4, 4, 4, 4.
So what's the perimeter?
Up top?
The whole thing. What's the perimeter?
Okay. 4, 8. That will be 16.
Yes. What's the area?
Area? 16.
Oh, it's the same on that one.
Yep.
Okay. Last one. How about this one? Tell me what's this side right here? What's this side? How many? How many right there?
8.
Is it 8 right there? How many right there from here to here?
It's over an F.
Bring me your finger. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Okay. What's this side?
8.
8. So, what's the perimeter? If I have 4 and 8, what's that right there? 4 plus 8.
4 plus 8, 12.
12. Very good, because the 8 wants the 2, or the 4 wants the 6. Either way, we're going to have a 12, right?
You want me to count up here?
Yes.
That will be 32.
Yes, you already counted it. Very good. Now, what's the outside? What's the perimeter?
Okay. 12 times 12 will be...
12 plus 12.
Oh, yeah. 22.
Try again.
Oh, sorry. I mean, 4... Oh, yeah. 12 and 12 will be 24.
Very good.
Sorry.
Notice how we're not using any symbols. We're just talking about these. Right? And later on, when we see the symbols, it's super easy. Okay, we've got plenty of time. You don't have to rush. It's not a rush to how much information you can cram into the kids. The idea is to get them understanding the concepts, getting them familiar with the vocabulary and the words, and doing a little critical thinking. Makes it easy and fun, right? Okay. Crewton Ramone's House of Math.com for more.